When I attended the wedding banquet with Fred, just because I mistakenly caught the bouquet thrown by the bride, he scolded me in front of everyone for being vicious and trying to force marriage in this way. Then he chased the little assistant, who ran away sadly. I chased him and wanted to explain, but he pushed me for more than 10 meters. In the end, passers-by took me to the hospital for emergency treatment. After escaping death, I took the initiative to call my mother. Mom, I agreed to the marriage you talked about last time. After staying in the hospital for a week, I took a taxi home alone. Standing in front of the familiar door of my house, I couldn't open the door with the key. I had no choice but to call Fred. As soon as the call was connected, Ellen's sweet voice came. Fred is taking a shower. Sabrina, are you back? Before I could speak, the door in front of me was opened from the inside. As soon as Ellen saw me, she jumped in front of me like a little rabbit. Sabrina, it's my fault that I lost my key because I was too confused. Fred said he was afraid that it would be picked up by bad guys, so he changed the lock. Sabrina, you don't have the key to the new lock yet. I'll give you one later. What came into view was Ellen wearing a loose black shirt and Fred wearing only a bathrobe. The two of them were covered in mist and looked extremely ambiguous. After I responded lightly, I carried my luggage into the house. Seeing that I didn't make a fuss, Fred threw down the towel he was using to wipe his hair and explained, Ellen's water pipe burst and she stayed at our house for a few days. Don't misunderstand. If I had seen the scene in the past, I would have felt uncomfortable, but now I just felt very tired. The wound on my back had not healed yet and I felt a slight tight pain. Seeing Fred's face, all that came to my mind was the day when he was busy looking for Ellen and completely ignored me, who was dragged behind him and bleeding. At that moment, my love for him had completely dissipated with my sinking consciousness. I didn't misunderstand. I didn't even look back and dragged my suitcase straight to the bedroom. She is a girl and has no family around. It's really not easy. I just want to help. I looked at him quietly. He probably forgot that I was separated from my parents when I was young. No one felt this difficulty more deeply than me. I said, I didn't misunderstand. Seeing that he blocked my way, I had to stop and reiterate it again. Sabrina, you have been looking at us since you came in. Can you listen to me carefully? He grabbed my suitcase and chattered. I also completely lost my patience and let go directly, frowning and saying coldly, I said, I really didn't misunderstand. The box fell to the ground with a muffled bang. I ignored Fred's blank expression, walked around him and opened the bedroom door. Following the halo of light projected from the living room, I saw the black lace underwear scattered on the bed at a glance. It was not until this time that Ellen hurriedly trotted over from behind us. She was like a flustered little deer and she took 3 or 2 steps to grab the underwear in her hands, with 2 bags of tears in her innocent big eyes. Sabrina, these are the clothes I wet before and I put them here to dry. Don't think too much. I glanced around the messy bedroom. After saying I turned around and went into the guest bedroom without looking back. After coming out of the shower, my mother just called. Sabrina, it's good that you can figure it out. Your father and I are old and we only have you as a daughter. You have refused to come to reunite with us for the sake of that guy, Fred. You don't know how much your father and I miss you. It would be fine if he was nice to you, but after 10 years, he still wastes your lukewarm love, which shows that he is not sincere to you at all. Since you have made up your mind to come to us this time, how about setting the wedding date in 10 days? Hearing my mother's words, my hand wiping my hair paused. In the past, when I heard my mother's advice like this, I would always firmly refute her and tell her that Fred loved me. But this time, there was only silence. Let's postpone the wedding date to half a month later. I want to celebrate Aunt Mandy's birthday before leaving. You can decide the rest. Just after hanging up the phone, the sound of the door closing came from the door.